Yeah, Monday morning we're back on the roof. It is -2 or approximately that anyway, so the Paslodes have gone away. We're going to talk about the Paslodes shortly as well. Milwaukee's are out. They work fine in this weather. You can see over there what we've done. We've created the side overhang of the roof. What I am going to do is put some more noggins in them as well, because obviously because of the way the roof is designed, there isn't a lot carrying that, so I'll put some more noggins across to carry that. I just wanted to show you how we've come up with what we've come up. I'll just roll this to me, Brennan. Right, so we've got a bit of 5x2. We've held the 5x2, can you see there, Davey? We've held the 5x2 up the side of the building like that, and when that point intersects that point, we've drawn a line up on the timber there. Can you see it over here? Brandon's done the same down that end there as well. So what we're going to do now, we're going to use this straight edge that we've got. You there, Brandon? Yeah. Yeah, we're going to use that straight edge rather than the string line, simply because it's frosty and the string line ain't going to work on the frost. So we're going to transfer them lines down there. And then what we'll do then, I'll get a sliding square and I will transfer a square line up as well. John, can you pass me a sliding square, please? I'll just show you what I mean by that. Right, Brandon, just roll that to me, just one full turn. You good? Yeah. So what I'm going to do then, I'm going to get my square on there. John, can I have that little chainsaw, please? Transfer a line up like that. Ignore that line, that's wrong. Please, mate. Please. Transfer that line up, and then what I'll do then. So I'm going to do that on all these timbers, and then what that will create me a parallel edge to the side of the building basically, which will affix a 5x2 to as well. This side's not too bad, there's quite a lot of timbers on this side, but on the other side I'm going to have to put some noggins in, and we have failed. See there, David, look, you see the front trimmer? I've not made it long enough, so we're going to have to extend that out as well, because my overhang was going to be a lot smaller than we thought, but we've changed the detail on that just as we've gone along. So that's it. You can sort of see the roof shape now. I don't know if you can you, Davey? So what we've done, because the span from front to back was nearly 5 metres, we put a double trimmer there in the centre. We've sat them all on joist hangers, and of course we've used our 400 spacing rather than our 400 centres, because you get better use out of the insulation that way. So that's it, a few noggins, side trimmers on, and we'll have a look at the back corner. You see the back end there, Davey? Because I still don't know what we're going to do with that just as of yet, but we'll make that bit up as we go along, I guess. Right, so the roof's gone on level. Normally we'd put the front wall high and like drop our timbers to back, which will create the pitch. So now we have to create some fairings. Basically a fairing is a wedge-shaped piece of timber. You can see that there. We've run it 40mm to 5 over its full length. So as long as you put all your fairings right at the front, so they're all flush at the front, then the pitch of the roof will work properly for you. And try and show you this now. Davey's going to try and get up here with me and have a look. So you can see the fairing there. Can you see it, Davey? Yeah? Yeah. You see the fairing. What I'm going to do with the fairing then is just sit it on top of the 5x2 and bring it flush to the front there. And as long as they're all right and flush at the front, then like I said, the pitch of your roof will be true. So we're going to do that all the way down there. Throw some of them, will you, Brandon? And then what we're going to do as well, we're going to infill this piece here like that, and that's simply because when we put our P-trim on, the nail hole falls about there, and I want the timber to fix to there. So that'll be the perimeter of the roof, and just over there you can see we need to go cut the ends of the fairings off. Can you see, Davey? Yeah. So what I've done, I've let them fly all over, overhang, and what we'll do, we'll trim them off to suit. And then what we will also do then is, Brandon, you got that piece of timber that we're going in there? Right, so what he's done now as well, if you hold that over there, Brandon, where it's going to go, so you can see the sides as well, so I'm going to infill them as well, because from past experience when we've nailed the roof down, it's been all up and down, so I'm going to actually infill these. So what we'll do, we'll drop that in there. Brandon will then mark the top because obviously where on his right hand side is higher than his left hand side, because obviously the roof pitch is down there, so he's going to mark that. We'll strike that line through and we'll run that through table saw, and then what we'll have done is the full perimeter of the building will also be on the pitch as well, and there'll be no like voids where the roof's going to go down when I nail it. Because what happened before, I nailed it and I just remember it was sort of, not to exaggerate it like, but it was like that all the way down. So that's what we're going to do with that. We'll strike that through and we'll have a full perimeter. You can see the bottom of roof down there. Can you see that angle, David? Kind of. I'll show you it better when we're up there. But what I've done, I've created a right angle so we can have a right angle gutter bracket and then the offset angle as well. So we should be able to get 2 gutter brackets on there, work successfully. Right, so there's all the infills in as well. We've got the full perimeter around, which is pitching nicely to the back now. We're just going to cut them fairings off there, and we are going to drop this OSB free roofing boards, 18mm thick chipboard OSB board, and we're going to glue it with some polyurethane glue, which is, let's see if you can see it, it's in the bucket warming away. So that's your full roof. Loads and loads of wastage on it, but there's not a lot you can do. So much wastage that I'm actually a little bit short, but we'll bring another board for that. Polyurethane glue, it's going off, but it won't go off by the time we finish today. So what we're going to do, we're going to throw some visqueen over the top of it, 2 layers of it. We're going to batten it all around so it doesn't blow off if it gets windy, and we're going to leave it at that. But I'll just show you this end over here, look. So because it came to a point and with the falls running down here, what we're going to have is a right angle gutter joint there and an offset on there. And if we can't get an offset, I'll get an adjustable bend. But that's it, the full roof's running that way. You've seen us use the fairings. What I'm going to do now, if you've been watching, you know that we've raised over 172,000 for charity now, and as a bit of a thank you, I'm going to give a free giveaway. Normally give one away every month, but this month it's a big one because it's Christmas, and it's going to be a brand new Paslode 7th generation. So we'll go down, we'll get out of the box and we'll talk about that now. There's just a little note I want to add before we talk about this free Paslode. The Royal Mail are on strike quite a lot between now and Christmas, so you need to get on with it now. You need to get that self-addressed envelope sent to me. Like I said, you can enter as many times as you want, but you need to get on with it now because they're on strike loads. Right, so this is your Christmas giveaway. It's a free giveaway. Let's tell you how you enter first. First of all, right, you need to send a self-addressed envelope to my house. On that envelope, right, it has to have your Instagram name on it as well as your own name. If it doesn't have your Instagram name on it, when I draw it out, you won't win the gun. It's as simple as that. So if you're not following us on Instagram, you have to follow us. I want your name, your address, and your Instagram name. And if I pull you out on the 24th of December, then you'll win this. It's 7th generation, it's brand new, 550 quid it costs, or thereabouts. They reckon it's the bee's knees as far as the 350 is concerned. It has got a few upgrades. It allows you to put the nails in now without having to release that. It says it's got a better, comfier grip, but I don't actually like that. And it fires more shots, and the battery goes in a lot easier and out, apparently. Right, but that is your free giveaway. So all I want, like I said, you give me the chance of winning that, and I'll post it anywhere in the world as well. I'll go out on a limb and say that. All I want is your name. You have to follow us on Instagram, and I need your Instagram name and your address on a self-addressed envelope. And if you watch the video at the end, or my address will come up. It needs to come to my address, and full details of what you need on it needs to be there. And that's it. You're in with the chance of winning that. It's completely free. It'll cost you the price of a stamp. So I guess, what's a stamp these days? Nearly £1 or something like that. Right, so that's your free giveaway. That's your triangle garden room. You can see the roof going on now. They're going to visqueen it up and get this garden cleared up then, and that'll be us done as far as that's concerned. The doors have arrived as well, so John's going to be working out where his spotlights are going to go now. That's what he's doing, and then we will insulate it, and then we'll get some plasterboards on it, which will throw up another challenge as well. And I'm going to show you how we're going to put some plasterboard carriers in the ceiling, because there's a lot of voids and we don't want the plasterboards moving. So that's it. Please hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and like I said, if you want to win this brand new Paslode, you need to get yourself on Instagram and follow us. If you're not following us, you don't win. Thank you.